Hailey Bieber has become somebody Hollywood celebrities would rather not be associated with, and that's evident in all her broken friendships over time. Today's Where Are They Now is peeling back the curtain of our pick of the top 10 friendships Hailey has allegedly destroyed. Is there a tight-knit bond of Hailey's we missed in today's countdown? Share your responses below and let's jump right in. In our 10th spot, Kylie Jenner. Now I'm sure predictions for our 10th pick were spotted a mile away, but it's only fair given the most recent reported findings that we start with the Jenner it girl. Kylie and Hailey have been longtime besties, or at least that's what it seems like. So it came as a shock to many fans that the platonic pair seem to be in some sort of falling out because of Kylie's brand representation and what being associated with Hailey in today's day and age means. Vanity Fair posted behind the scene video footage outside the entrance of their Oscars party, and you might not believe it, but Kylie straight up iced Hailey out. Despite Hailey and Kylie appearing to be super close online, with a startling amount of Instagram posts dedicated to one another, Kylie paid Hailey absolutely no mind while she and her sister Kendall were with the former model. Even more, while Kendall was engaged in conversation with Hailey, laughing and smiling at what the star was saying, Kylie could be seen looking or facing in the opposite direction, and at one point had her back completely turned to Hailey. This was the most puzzling because not even a week or two prior, Kylie was at the center of the mean girl drama between Hailey and Selena Gomez. The rumored online beef was reported to have stemmed from a TikTok Selena uploaded referring to her eyebrows, which Kylie and Hailey later seemed to mock on Instagram. It probably doesn't help the famous besties that Kylie used to be super tight-knit with Hailey before Kendall got in between them, dethroning Kylie from being Hailey's #1 gal. Despite still seeming like friends before the VF party, Kylie and Hailey have never been as close as they were back then. Before we jump into number 9, like today's Where Are They Now if any of our picks surprised you. In our 9th spot, Selena Gomez. Despite Sel most recently sticking up for Hailey and publicly requesting the hate towards her end, their once quick friendship rumoredly dissolved at the hands of alleged jealousy and bullying. Hailey has supposedly been targeting Selena on social media for years through various shady posts, stories, and comments over the years. Not to mention, if you listen to any Selena stans theories, they'll say Hailey snatched Justin straight from Selena's grasp and made him all hers. So with the man-grabbing theory and haterade mindset, it's no surprise that the short-lived pals turned into something closer to enemies. It seems Selena is trying her best to get Hailey back in her good graces, but Hailey appears to be messing it up every single time. Hailey getting into tiffs with her hubby's very prominent ex probably isn't a good sign of reconciliation either. It probably sucks since Hailey was once a major fan of Selena back in her day. But the saying all good things must eventually come to an end seems like it couldn't be more true for these gals. In our 8th spot, Taylor Swift. Is this point strictly based on the fact that Hailey made fun of Taylor and was mean to her A1 bestie Selena? You bet. According to Google, these two stars were never close friends per se, but they always remained cordial. In fact, while Taylor and Hailey's husband were beefing, Hailey's favorite film was reportedly Cats. So there was never any actual bad blood before the resurfaced TikTok clip that threw Hailey's career further into shambles. There's one thing everyone must know in Hollywood, and that is don't mess with the top dogs, otherwise the whole world will be out to get you. It seems Hailey missed this H-Town 101 lesson though, because she was quick to throw T-Swift under the bus during a former Drop the Mic episode with Method Man. The episode showed Hailey making a throw-up motion with her finger in her mouth at the mention of Taylor's album. Surely both Hailey and Taylor's tunes have changed amid their most recent drama. It would only make sense that this was just another one of the many times Hailey destroyed a former famous friendship. In our 7th spot, Kendall Jenner. According to reports, Kendall and Hailey's very loud friendship may just be for appearances. The two don't seem as close as they once were according to fans, and that can be evident in Kendall's shock over Justin's marriage to Hailey. In fact, Kendall alluded she wasn't entirely rooting for them to get to the spouse stage, as she didn't think they would make it that far. Naturally, given their lengthy history, there have been rumors of Kendall secretly hating Hailey, but it seems Hailey may not be too far behind her. Despite causing a mutual social uproar over their wedding dress code for one of their model's friends' ceremonies, the celebrity pals stepped out in rather revealing dresses deemed inappropriate. Where Kendall was dubbed as looking too good by netizens, Hailey was just sort of disregarded and insulted altogether. This could indicate that there could be some underlying jealousy or tension between the platonic pair due to comparisons. Not to mention, rumors of Justin and Kendall once having a thing could mean she was just another girl Hailey allegedly stole Justin from. And it's crazy that there's so much more to get into with these two, but there's just not enough time to break it all down, so we'll leave it at that. In our 6th spot, Shawn Mendes. Now this next one is more based on their alleged dating history and why no one in Hollywood sees these two interact in the public eye anymore. But apparently Hailey messed up big time during her friendship and assumably more with Shawn. These two were messing around before Hailey and Justin's reportedly rushed marriage, where Justin was still seeing Selena and Hailey made her Met Gala appearance with her now husband 4 months before they tied the knot. So what exactly happened here with Hailey and Shawn? Well, for starters, from the same reports, the two were never really serious. So I guess that makes sense when one looks back. Some sources like Nicki Swift even reported their relationship to be a situationship, and fans assumed had Hailey not gotten married to Justin that she and Shawn could have very well made it work. Especially because Shawn vaguely alluded to Rolling Stone that they had something going on while showing up at the Met together. Quote, "I don't even want to put a title on it. It was more of a zone of limbo." Despite expressing his happiness for the Bieber couple, Shawn was quick to admit that he was an idiot, but you can't control your heart. With that comment in mind and the brief timeline between Justin and Hailey's rekindling, it seems Shawn alluded that Hailey was possibly in the talking stage with Justin while she was seeing him. No wonder their friend relationship got axed. In our 5th spot, Cara Delevingne. It's been assumed that since her former public spiral, which Cara has now admitted to being true, these past besties haven't been publicly seen together for a long time. As a matter of fact, they weren't spotted in close quarters even before Cara went down her previously dark path. It could be possible that Cara's been wanting to axe a bit of negative toxicity from her life and started with Hailey and co. However, their complicated connection was supposedly cleared up when Cara reassured fans of her love for Hailey back in February 2020 following the Spill Your Guts or Fill Your Guts segment for James Corden's Late Late Show. Much like Gigi though, Cara is notably a lot tighter with Taylor than she ever was with Hailey. Not to mention during the James Corden episode with Justin, Hailey's husband ranked Cara on his list of favorite friends of Hailey's. Of course, in retrospect, Justin was forced to choose between ranking Hailey's pals at the time or eating a bull's genitals. He obviously did the former, placing Cara as 3rd behind Gigi Hadid and Kendall. In response, the modeling actress clapped back over Instagram with a throwback pic of them, now versus then. "If you have nothing against me, then why don't you unblock me? Love you at Hailey Bieber, he should have just eaten the bowl." In our 4th spot, the Hadid sisters. Talk about an odd sense of besties. Bella and Gigi Hadid didn't even bother showing up to Hailey's second wedding with Justin, and Harper's Bazaar was super on top of why they failed to make the A-list or guest list. And I don't know about y'all, but missing a bestie's presumably once in a lifetime moment to walk a runway seems a bit odd. Rather than supporting Hailey at her wedding, the Hadid sisters were striking the Paris Fashion Week runway. It's a bit questionable given Kendall is also a model and she was in attendance alongside their other best friends like Kylie and Justine Skye. In all fairness though, they'd been doing their fashion rounds for a couple days before, but it's still kind of abnormal that the siblings prioritize being in a fashion show they're allowed to walk yearly as opposed to taking a day or two off for their bestie's nuptial ceremony. This is also notable because reports at the time were further questioning Gigi and Bella's presence at Hailey's bachelorette party the week before. The Runway sisters were supposedly in Milan at the time of Hailey celebrating in West Hollywood with their other gal pals. In our 3rd spot, Jeffree Star. Jeffree is one of the many stars who hopped into the Hollywood game of picking sides during the most recent saga of the Selena-Hailey drama, and the beauty influencer made it abundantly clear just whose side he's on. Jeffree did this by literally trashing Hailey's skincare line Rhode via TikTok, and the worst part, the clip ended up with him dumping the model's skin products in a garbage bin. Jeffree's damning review of the budding beauty star seems to have been deleted since its initial upload, but of course fans were quick to share the video on other social platforms like Twitter. Jeffree shared his debatably hot or not take on Hailey's line as a skincare and cosmetic YouTuber himself, stating, "The packaging is so boring." Jeffree also alluded to Hailey's beef with Selena, adding, "In this house we are team Selena and we are team not bullying anyone." And if that wasn't crazy enough, at one point Jeffree summed up his feelings about the product, saying, "So when you're privileged and you use daddy's money and you've never worked a day in your life, I guess this is what we're doing." Big yikes. In our 2nd spot, Justine Skye. This is more speculation from the public, but ever since Justine was called out for being a mean girl with Hailey and Kendall, the singer seemed to distance herself from the model. Still, fans were reasonably shocked when Justine randomly popped up again to supposedly reinsert herself into the mix to stay relevant. Amid very recent shade allegations, fans called out Justine for allegedly coming for Selena after Selena uploaded a note discussing the hate Hailey's been receiving. The singing model posted a tweet rumored on the matter that that stated, "What a world we live in, eh?" next to a laughing emoji. Justine was quick to delete it once the backlash came in and later defended herself on the thought-sharing platform, writing, "I wasn't being shady, I was being honest. It is a crazy world we live in where nothing is enough for you all. You guys have assumed enough and it's actually beyond insane at this point. It's been going on for over a month." The singer also denied ever posting anything bad about Selena and claimed she was hacked a few times, alluding that she was never personally behind the hate because that's not something she would ever do. This all went down after Justine was accused of body shaming Selena on TikTok with Kendall and Hailey. In our first spot, Kanye West. This one is definitely more on Kanye, but it's a destroyed celebrity friendship with Hailey regardless, so let's break it down. This reported feud went so below the belt that Hailey's husband axed his friendship with the once beloved rapper over everything. According to reports, Kanye verbally attacked Hailey, which prompted Justin to cut him off. Back in the fall of 2022, Kanye called out Hailey following the model defending Vogue editor Gabriella Kafria Johnson for criticizing the designer's problematic White Lives Matter t-shirts. Kanye trolled Hailey online and Justin was just not having it, so there went another one of Hailey's Hollywood friendships. That's been today's WATN. I've been your host Michaela and thanks for watching, friends.